Adrien Broner, a possible 2019 opponent for Danny Swift Garcia. Stay tuned, coming up next.
Hey, this is Cassie, and you're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout outs to Blue Blood Sports TV.
You're watching Blue Blood Sports TV. Hola, habla Cindy, está viendo Deportes TV.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, there's rumors swirling around that Adrien Broner could possibly be a comeback opponent for Danny Swift Garcia. Both opponents coming off of losses. We just saw Adrien Broner in the fight with Manny Pacquiao. He took a loss in that fight. Whether he thought he won, he lost, so on and so forth, really doesn't matter. Adrien Broner put up a good fight. And with that said, Danny Garcia is coming off of a loss. He's coming off a loss to Shawn Porter, in which he lost to Keith Thurman prior to that. So, you know, there's rumors that the PBC and Al Heyman are looking to make Adrien Broner a comeback opponent for Danny Garcia. I know a lot of people are going to complain and scream and hoop and holler and say, how does Adrien Broner continue to get these opportunities? Well, the thing, whether you like him, hate him, like him, or love him, Adrien Broner sells. You know, he brings eyes to the TV. Whether you like him, whether you don't like him. You know, the point is that Adrien Broner sells. You know, if this does come to fruition, as I'm hearing the rumors behind the scenes, and then I saw reports that it could be a possibility from an undisclosed source. You know, if this does come to fruition, this will definitely be Adrien Broner's last hurrah. I know a lot of people are going to feel like and say, hey, well, the Manny Pacquiao situation was his last hurrah. Well, I don't mean to top the world, the boxing world. I'm talking in the sense of making a big money, making a big payday, getting a big payday. You know, if this do come to fruition, you know, people are gonna turn their nose down, but at the end of the day, people are gonna watch it. You're gonna watch Adrien Broner versus Danny Garcia, point blank and period. You know, he didn't get blown out the water versus Manny Pacquiao. He never really gets blown out the water. The issue with Adrien Broner is that he just doesn't let his hands go. So for this to be a possibility, I like it. You know, Danny Garcia needs a fight where it's a stay busy comeback fight, you know, for Danny Garcia, but, you know, it's a live dog in the ring with him. You know, it's just not a Rod Salka, no disrespect to Rod Salka or any of those type of guys. You know, it's a credible opponent where Danny Garcia, to still be a tough fight for Danny Garcia, you know, but to put himself back in the win column and to get, you know, get himself back on track and put himself back in line to get another shot at a title. You know, I mean, is anybody going to give him full credit for beating Adrien Broner? Should he be victorious against Adrien Broner? Probably not, but it's a name on his resume, you know, and it's a fight where it's still a difficult fight. Adrien Broner, regardless of what you think about him, what you say about him, and what's said about him, he's still a difficult out. He was a difficult out for Manny Pacquiao. He's a difficult out for Shawn Porter as he dropped Shawn Porter in 12th round. Well, I can't really say he was a difficult out for Shawn Porter because Shawn Porter won every round leading up to the 12th round. Then he got dropped in the 12th round and made it interesting. But the interesting part about it is that, you know, you see what happens when Adrien Broner decides to let his hands go. You know, the possibilities and the potential he has if he just decides to let his hands go. And I know this coulda, shoulda, woulda, and you know, he is who we thought he is. You know, he is who he showed us he is. He's never gonna let his hands go. You know, so he's just wishing upon a star, hoping he lets his hands go. But you know, he is who he is. And but with that said, you know, it's still a big money fight. You know, it's still the name out there. It's still gonna get a lot of attention. You know, a lot of people still gonna watch it. A lot of people gonna turn their nose down and complain and say they don't want to see it, so on and so forth. But they gonna watch it. It was the same thing was said for Manny Pacquiao when the fight was made. When the fight was made between Adrien Broner and Manny Pacquiao, everybody was screaming, hooting, and hollering, and saying they didn't want to see it. They was turning their nose up at it. And guess what? I seen everybody that said they was gonna turn their nose up at it. I seen videos about it. I seen people talking about it. I seen articles about it. I seen it on TV. Seen it everywhere. So with that said, you know, even with this situation with Danny Garcia, hate it or love it, you know, if Danny Garcia versus Adrien Broner gets made, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a pay-per-view event. But if you get Danny Garcia versus Adrien Broner on free TV, people gonna tune in to watch it. Point blank and period. Just for the mere fact of hoping that Adrien Broner lets his hands go, and seeing how Danny Garcia fares against a fast athletic fighter. You know, so it's interesting to say the least, and people gonna tune in and watch it, man. It's just a rumor behind the scenes, and it's a possibility, you know. But at the end of the day, what I'm hearing behind the scenes is that it's a strong possibility, and they're discussing it, and so you know, we could possibly see this take place, Adrien Broner versus Danny Garcia, some point in 2019 as a comeback fight. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share this video. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.
The Blue Blood Sport TV, baby, from the